So what if the sheriff shows up at your house to kick you out, but he's at the wrong house? Well, let's talk about it. Good afternoon and welcome to The Law and Life. I'm your lawyer, Patrick McGeehan, and I am your best friend at your worst time. So get this, the Tampa Bay Times is reporting, I'll link to the article below in the description. Pasco County Sheriff's Office a couple weeks ago, two deputies and a rental representative from a corporate rental agency show up at Jennifer Michelle's house in Land O'Lakes, Florida, which is in Pasco County, to serve an eviction notice. So they're there prying off the door, or prying off the lock to the door. Miss Michelle notices them on her Ring camera, and she's like, "What are you guys doing?" And they're here. They go, "We're here to serve an eviction notice." And she's like, "What are you talking about? I'm not being evicted." She's lived in the house for 13 years and owns the house. So Pasco County Sheriff's Office is looking at their paperwork and they realize they're at the wrong house. They're supposed to be at the house next door. Now this is two sheriff's deputies and an agent from the rental company that are breaking into this woman's house before she gets on there and warns them that it's the wrong house. So they finally make it to the right house and serve an eviction. So what happens if this happens to you? Well, if you have a Ring camera or you're at home, make sure that the eviction order that they're trying to serve on you is actually your house. If you don't have any issues with your mortgage or foreclosure or rental or anything like that, you won't be evicted. Chances are, like this, they're at the wrong house. Anyway, Miss Michelle took the Ring camera video and posted it on her TikTok account, and of course it went viral, and the sheriff is now well aware of it. Anyway, they discovered that they had the wrong house. They apologized profusely to her, and, and they fixed her lock for her. The video is in the link to the description of the article. You can watch it for yourself. It's funny after the fact, but I'm sure it's not funny during or when it's going on. As you can see in the picture up here, these two deputies show up. One's in tactical gear, the other's fully armed, and this other guy they're coming in. And if you've never seen an eviction, it's quite a spectacle. They will come, if you don't answer the door, they will break down the door, and they will take a crew of workers, and they will take everything in the house and throw it out by the curb. I mean, just stack it out by the curb. If you're in a condo or an apartment, I've seen them where they've gone in and done evictions, opened the back glass sliding door on the patio and threw everything off the second or third floor. So it's an amazing process. It's never easy to watch, and it's very destructive. It can be very destructive. And at all costs, you want to avoid being evicted. If not for the trauma of going through the actual physical eviction, for the hit on the credit report, if you get an eviction, your chances of renting another place or getting into a home are fairly slim, at least for a while. So keep an eye out, especially if you're in Pasco County, for the wrongful eviction squad. It worked out in the end, and I'm guessing they got the right house and they got the right person evicted. But if you're like Miss Michelle, it can be stressful. Her dogs were at home. They were crated. She had 3 dogs at home. They were crated, barking like crazy in the kennel, she says. Anyway, keep an eye out. Thanks for joining me here on The Law and Life. I thought that was a good story to bring you. It was sent in by a viewer. I'm getting a lot of good stories from viewers lately. Thank you for joining me here on Law and Life. I'm your lawyer, Patrick McGeehan, and I am your best friend at your worst time.